Hey everyone, it's Chris back again, and it's that time again. Yep, time for another games pickup video. And I got quite a few this time. I like to wait a little bit till I have a nice big pile to show you guys. So yeah, let's switch over and get this started. Hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so let's get this started. I guess I'll go with my newest to oldest generation pickups. So we'll start with some PS4 pickups. First one, Resident Evil Revelations 2. I got this a couple months ago on a GameFly sale, I believe. It was like 13 bucks, I want to say. And yeah, it's pretty bare bones package, you know, whatever. It's the back. But I actually didn't like the single player of this very much. I tried it on PC, but I figured for 13 bucks, the co-op raid mode was really worth it, and I would say so. My friend Ginger Jules and I play it quite a bit, and it's pretty entertaining. So next up, this game, and there's actually a pretty cool story to this. I was going to Goodwill on my errand run, as usual, and I saw this new and sealed for, I believe it was 7 or 8 bucks, and I'm going to put a picture up on the screen right now, and this shows that it was indeed sealed and from Goodwill, but I actually used 2 $5 coupons I had to get that and another game for free, basically. So yeah, I got this game brand new for free, or you know, it cost 7 bucks, so that was pretty amazing. And that was like, I think it was like the same month it came out. I have no clue why this was traded in, or not traded in, I should say donated, new and sealed. That's ridiculous, but who knows? If someone knows why someone would donate a sealed game to Goodwill, let me know, because it still boggles my mind. But anyways, I picked up this game as well, the Uncharted collection. You guys probably saw my Let's Play. Went through almost half the game. And yeah, I'm really satisfied with this port. Runs really good, solid 60 frames, looks beautiful. So very satisfied with that. Looking forward to Uncharted 4. Alright, next, I guess we'll do this game, a 360 game. Yes, Fable 3. I decided to finally buy it because it was like $2 or $3 at GameStop used. So I'm like, well, I got Fable 1 and 2, so I might as well get this, even though I know it's terrible. And I played a little bit of it, and it didn't seem as bad as people say. But then again, when you pay $3 for a game, you're pretty lenient on your opinion of it. Alright, so next we have some hardware to show you. First up, I guess I'll show you this. I picked one of these up. This is the 10th anniversary DualShock 4 controller, and you can see it's in the style of the classic PS1 controller. And unlike the one that came with the 10th anniversary system, this one just has regular dots on the touchpad here. I believe the actual system bundled one had like actual PlayStation symbols there. But it does have the colored PlayStation button, as you can see. I think the other ones are just like black and white or something. And here's the box for it as well, if you're wondering what it looks like. It says, oh, it's 20th anniversary. I don't know why I said 10. It hasn't been 10 years since PS1 came out. But yeah, it comes with a special package. So that's cool. And then I finally picked up this bad boy on a sale. I believe I paid 60 or 50 bucks for this. This is the PlayStation TV, the Lego Movie bundle. So this comes with, obviously, Lego Movie, the video game, whatever, which I don't really care about. It's a digital copy. I hate digital games. But, you know, whatever. It came with it. And then, of course, the PlayStation TV, an 8 gig Vita memory card, which is nice. And then it comes with a DualShock 3 black controller, which when I bought this, I'm like, okay, it's $50. I guess I need a DualShock 3 anyways. So yeah, you're basically just paying for a DualShock 3 and getting a PlayStation TV for free. And here, I'll just show you what the thing looks like. I love how tiny this thing is. Look at that compared to a PS4 case. Awesome. Very sleek little console. Sucks it's not compatible with all the games. I really hope they change that at some point. Here's the inputs on the back. I think that's, yeah, it's got Ethernet, USB. This is the memory card slot. And then I think this is the power button. And then the HDMI, of course, and the power outlet. And then on the side is where your PS Vita game card goes. I think I got a game in there. Let's see, which game was I trying on this? Oh yeah, of course. Hard to see, but Killzone Mercenary. But yeah, it looks pretty good on here. I have it set to 720p. It either lets you do 720p, 1080i, or 480p, I believe. But yeah, I set it to 720p, and the Vita resolution is I believe 540p, a little lower depending on the game. So when you play it on the TV, it kind of looks like a PS2 game upscaled, maybe a little better than a PS2 game, at least resolution-wise. So yeah, it's not bad. It's pretty cool to play it on the TV. I tried Tales of Hearts, or not Tales of Hearts, whatever the Tales of game for Vita was called. I can't remember the name, but you know the one. I tried that, and it looks really nice playing that on the TV. I tried Persona 4. That's really nice to be able to play on there. So yeah, a cool purchase. But anyways, I'm going to move this stuff aside, and we'll do the next round. Now we're getting into older gen. I don't have any super old games this time, but some nice pickups. So this I found at my local mom and pop retro game store, and it was actually new and sealed. This is Jaeger for Xbox Original. And this is basically a futuristic flight combat game. And yeah, it was new and sealed, you know, so perfect disc and everything. And I've been actually looking for this for a while, and I think it was, I want to say $8 or something for a sealed copy. That was quite nice. This is going to be my next first impressions gameplay video, because I still haven't tried it, so I want to record my first impressions of it. It looks very cool, nice graphics. I love flight combat games. And then I picked this up for Xbox Original at the same store, Unreal 2 The Awakening. But honestly, this is not a very good port of this game. I went ahead and got the PC version, because I looked it up, and the PC version has actual real-time cutscenes. It has a whole section in the beginning of the game where you walk around your spaceship, your mothership, and the graphics are just really dumbed down on this version. But you know, I only paid like $3 or $4, maybe $5 for this, so it's nice to have on a physical copy. But still, the PC version's way better, and you can run it really easily at, you know, 1440p or higher, no problem. I think I get like, you know, 120, 140 frames at 1440p. So, and then I picked this up, a game I already have on PS2, Silent Hill 4: The Room, just because, you know, Silent Hill is my favorite game series ever, or one of my favorite game series ever. I actually picked up this version the day it came out, and then I saw a few like texture glitches, so I returned it and got the PS2 version. But then it turns out the PS2 version had those same like flickering textures, so they were pretty much identical in that regard. So I wanted to go back and pick this up because it is a nice looking version. It probably runs higher res and has anti-aliasing, so yeah, and better load times for sure. The PS2 version does have kind of some lengthy loads, but it runs it's got some really bad glitches when you run it on a 360, so you want to play this on the original Xbox hardware. Alright, next up we have PS2 games now. Here's one I found at Goodwill. Another SOCOM game. So now I think I have all the SOCOM games for PS2. And to be honest, I only tried playing one of them. They seem cool, but there's just so many of them. I don't know when I'll get around to beating them all, but once I start collecting a game series, I like to try to get every game in the series, especially when it's like this series and it's dirt cheap to find. So yeah, I keep seeing them pop up in Goodwill, so I grabbed it. So yeah, I got all the PS2 SOCOM games now. I think there might have been one other one that was online only, or maybe this was the one. But this one has single player as well. Sorry about that, I accidentally stopped the video. So here's another one that I just showed off in a Let's Play, First Impressions video. It's Soul Reaver 2 from the Legacy of Kain series. And I believe this was console exclusive on PS2. It was also on PC, but this one didn't come to Xbox or GameCube at the time. Yeah, it looks really good. I gave my impressions in the video, so I guess I'll put a link on the screen right now, and you can go check out my impressions of this game. Very fluid game, runs 60 frames, good gameplay for the most part, few issues, but overall it's pretty decent. Alright, next up, another game. I think I found this at Goodwill. And that's We Heart Katamari, or We Love Katamari, whatever. I'm not sure if I showed this in another video. I don't think so. So just in case, I'm showing it. And this was actually in the kids DVD section of Goodwill. Most of these PS2 games are $3 to $4 at Goodwill. So yeah, it's a good idea to check your Goodwill for the kids DVD section, because they'll throw games like this in here. I mean, yeah, it's rated E, but you know, it's a fun game for anyone. So that was cool to find. I have both Katamari games for PS2 now. Alright, next up we have this game, which not too interested in, but once again I found the Gran Turismo 4 at Goodwill for PS2. So once I saw this, I'm like, alright, might as well start collecting the Gran Turismo games, because they are really cool racing sims. Not really my favorite genre, but it's cool to see them push the power of the PS2 with these games. So yeah, I did not try this game yet though. And then actually another racing game, and actually my first Jak and Daxter game technically. I'd like to get either the HD collection of all these games, or maybe the PS2 versions, I don't know. Probably the HD version if it's a good port. But yeah, it's the racing game, the kart racing game. It's kind of funny because Naughty Dog did the same thing with Crash Bandicoot. They made 3 Crash Bandicoot games and then a kart racer. So this is kind of tradition. Still waiting for our Last of Us or Uncharted kart racer. Maybe they can combine the two. That would be kind of funny. But yeah, there you go. Jak X. Have not tried it yet. I assume this might be fun. Split screen multiplayer maybe. Maybe like Mario Kart or something. Alright, next up, one more PS2 game, and that is Enter the Matrix. I kind of wish I could have found the Xbox original version, because it looks a little better. But this version is about the same, just lower res kinda, and some of the texture work is worse. But it's not the greatest game. The controls haven't really aged. I didn't like the controls even back in the day when I rented this. But I love the Matrix series, and this has exclusive cutscenes that were filmed with the actual actors. So that's interesting, and it's a game made by Shiny, which I love, Earthworm Jim and, you know, all their games, MDK. So, and speaking of Shiny Entertainment, we come to my last pickup, and that's a PS1 game. And what do you think it is? If you're a Shiny fan, you probably know. Yep, Wild 9. Finally picked this game up. I've wanted this since it first came out, I saw previews of it, and I thought it was cool how you could grab your enemies and kill them in a bunch of inventive ways. And yeah, I did try this out, and it is really fun. The graphics are a little dated, but it has nice side-scrolling platforming type gameplay. It's fun to throw the enemies into like meat grinders, and you can like throw them into a fan and they'll run around with their head cut off. It's really funny. There's a lot of nice detail though, like if you look at the background, it's full 3D, but like there'll be a texture of a wall with fans on it, and the fans will actually spin and stuff. So Shiny does put a lot of nice detail into their games. So yep, it's very cool. I like it. This was from my local mom and pop retro store again, and I believe this was only like $4 or something. So that's cool. I am getting close to having all the Shiny Entertainment games now. But yep, that's all of my pickups. Hope you guys enjoyed another one of these videos, these long-winded videos of mine. But I guess some people really appreciate these type of videos. They like hearing someone's thoughts on pickups, so I like to do them every couple months when I get some nice pickups. So anyways, we'll end the video here. The next one should be my Xenoblade Chronicles X for Wii U Special Edition unboxing, and that looks pretty interesting. It's I believe it comes with an art book, a lenticular art cell, I believe, and a USB thumb drive that's in the shape of one of their like futuristic looking monoliths, and it lights up and everything. So that should be pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to unboxing that, and I'm also thinking of picking up Devil's Third for Wii U. It's getting blasted in reviews, but the gameplay videos I saw, it looks cool. It looks like it's flawed because of the troubled development cycle, but I'm pretty interested in trying it out because I like games that have really nice gore effects, and it looks like it does. You can slice enemies apart and shoot the shit out of them, and it has kind of quirky story and everything with a douchey looking main character. So I kind of like games like that are just like fuck you type of thing, like fuck your standards in gaming, you know, as far as, you know, controversial content and stuff. But I don't know, it might be a 6 or 7 out of 10 game, but I wanted to support it anyways because it's Tonobu Itagaki, the creator of Ninja Gaiden. So yeah, but anyways, thanks for watching, guys. As always, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you on the next video. Peace out, everyone.